Thank you very much, Kevin. With regards to any project, employee engagement is key to the success. And at Aegon, we've been working to make sure that our customers are at the heart of everything we do. I've been a presenter for over 20 years, and I have no other role within Aegon except working with employers and their intermediaries to make sure we deliver the most effective communication strategy for your members, so they fully understand what you are offering and help them to achieve their financial goals. So from the brief that we were actually given, you have 3 key requirements. Improved employee engagement. You want to make sure that your employees are able to achieve their goals in the short and long term. So I will be your dedicated communications manager throughout the life of the scheme. And we have been working with Cowrie Consultancy, who are behavioural scientists, and looking at the way that members like to receive information. So it means that the information that your employees receive is very much targeted. And also, I will work with you to provide presentations that have maximum impact with your employees, so they are really engaged in helping them for their future. So I've looked at the logistics of your scheme, and you have 27 locations around the UK. We will guarantee that we will offer face-to-face presentations at all the sites that you deem appropriate. Then, with regards to the other locations, we use a suite of communications to help members understand the new pension plan. We have excellent marketing material. We provide face-to-face presentations. Then, for those people who can't get to a presentation, or basically are home workers, we will provide them with Skype or WebEx calls. Then we will provide recordings for you, so members can refer to these at the end of the presentations. Then once the scheme is set up, we will work with you to provide future communications. Now, looking at the demographics of your scheme, as Alice has already alluded to, you have about 38% of the workforce in the early part of their career. So they need to be thinking about why it's important to save, thinking about when they're going to get the state pension, and utilising the online tools. Then virtually 50% of your employees fall into the mid category. So they have different requirements. So they need to be thinking about their target retirement age, whether they're invested in the right funds for them, and think using the online tools again. Now, as you approach retirement, people have different requirements, and we will provide them with workshops to help them think about, do they know what the state benefits are? Is their target retirement still appropriate to themselves? Are they invested in the right funds in the way that they're thinking of taking their pension in retirement? So we will work with you to achieve all this. Now, looking at your scheme, I have taken the liberty to produce a member journey for your scheme. And in the booklets in front of you, it details this member journey. And there is more information about each of the sections. But what I'm going to do is give you an overview of them and what we will deliver for your members. So first of all, one important thing to do is make members aware that things are really changing. So we have an announcement letter that details information about the scheme. But also we have excellent marketing material that could be co-branded for your scheme, including pop-up banners, posters explaining when presentations are taking place. They could have email flyers or desk drops. Then once the scheme is actually being set up, you can have videos to put on your intranet to help members understand about the workplace pension plan. Then at presentations, we will make sure, as Alice has already told you, that members will receive their Retire Ready activations, and we'll explain exactly what they need to do to activate their own account. Then during the presentations, we will make sure that members fully understand the new scheme. Then once the scheme is set up, your members will receive an email over a 6-month period encouraging them to activate their accounts, to get the score. Are they invested in the right funds? Have they thought about consolidation? Now, as Kevin's already mentioned, the success of any scheme with regards to Aegon is measured by consolidation. And I will dovetail into the project plan to make sure that members know exactly what they need to do if they want to move from where they are now over into their new Aegon plan. Then, ongoing engagement. Once the scheme is set up, your members will receive a 6-monthly email. Now, you might be thinking, well, is it targeted? Well, yes, it is. So a 20-year-old is not going to get the same information as a 50-year-old because they're at different times within their retirement journey. So it's specific to them. A new innovation that we've recently launched is our personalised video summaries. And these are really bringing a pension plan to life. And with regards to these, what we've seen is 24%, once they've watched their video statement, have gone back on to review their score. 8% have actually looked at whether they're invested in the right funds, and 12% have actually looked at consolidation. So they are really impactful. And what I'd like to do now is just show you what we will send to your members.
Hello, David. Welcome to your Aegon personalised pension summary.
You've all seen it.
Where we'll cover details about your pension, such as your contributions, your fund, and what your pension pot might be.
Stop it.
Information.
So we will also support your members as they approach retirement. Now, we used to have our retirement journey starting at age 55, but with feedback from our customer panel, we've brought this forward by 10 years, giving your employees more time to think about their retirement. And from 45, they will actually receive an email to encourage them to go on and look at their retirement planner. Your retirement planner enables you to see how much your pension pot might be worth at your retirement age and the different options that you have for taking your income from this type of pension arrangement. There are also links to Aegon Assist, who are able to provide free guidance with regards to taking your pension plan benefits. So how will we work with you? Well, we have a holistic viewpoint, and the presentations that we will deliver will have things in like the money purchase annual allowance, the lifetime allowance, taxation. Now, I mentioned just then about Aegon Assist, and we've developed our proposition even further, which means that Aegon Assist is now able to help any employees who are working for you, who have pension plans like this one from previous employment, and to have free guidance in helping them move that pension from where it is over to Aegon. For more sophisticated cases, we would recommend they took financial advice. So how are Aegon different? You will have a dedicated member communications manager throughout the life of your scheme. You have innovation, those fantastic personalised video statements. And finally, you've got access to Aegon Assist, a free advice service for consolidation. So before I hand on to Rob and he can tell you how he will support you, I just want to bring up the feedback that I've had from clients that I've worked with over the last 6 months. Are there any questions?